Welcome everybody. I'm in Sedona, Arizona. Sunrise. It's about 7 a.m. November 13th, 2012. And look at that. Whatever you're seeing right now doesn't do it any justice. Those of you who've been to Sedona know what I'm talking about. Those of you who have been to Sedona on a raw food diet know what I'm talking about. It seems like everything on raw is magnified. And so yesterday I was going through a detox, a healing crisis for about an hour. Leading up to that time, I was having kind of runny nose here and there, and teary eyes, and coughing a little bit. And it just got to like sneezing and more runny nose and more coughing. And there was an episode of about an hour where I was just crying, maybe about a half an hour. And what happened was I posted on Facebook my symptoms that I was going through, and kind of saying, hey, I'm doing all of these grapes. I'm eating Concord seeded grapes for 1 week. Or I should say, as long as the grapes will last, or as long as I last. Because this is kind of hardcore. No, scratch kind of. This is hardcore. This is the hardest cleanse that I've ever done. And I'm eating nothing but seeded Concord organic grapes. And I'm so blessed to have seeded organic ones. So many grapes out there take their seeds out, and I don't want to get into that whole topic, but I'm just grateful that I have some of the best tasting grapes that I've ever tasted. And it's really good. It's really good. The detox symptoms are so minor compared to the joy I feel. And so, yeah, I mean, after I posted my detoxification symptoms on Facebook, I was just getting all of this love. I belong to a few Facebook groups, so some of you might not have seen it if you're like on my main page, but I was just getting this love, and I was just so ready to hear it. I was so open to hearing it. In the detox, it's like we're like stripped of our ego, or we're stripped of our protection, our guard, and then everything just comes in, and I was getting all of this love, and whoo, I could start to feel it right now. And the support to go through it, and I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't having a good time, but I posted it because I want to be real with everybody. I don't want to just show when pure energy Steve's all happy. There's this whole thing, the holistic nature of who I am, and I love and embrace all parts of me, and that was not always the case for me. And I thank raw foods for that. I thank Agape for that. For the last few months, I've been kind of revving up for this detox. And after going to Dr. Morse's school, the International School of Detox in Sarasota, Florida, I got all the herbs. And I just was doing herbs once a day, eating lots of fruit, but on purpose going to raw food restaurants and eating heavier stuff. Not just for the social benefits of it and, going out to a restaurant with friends and how fun that is, but I was also purposely doing that to slow down my detox. I wanted to it was like coming up, and I would just be like, no, eat something heavy, slow it down, because I wasn't ready to have it. I was having a busy work week, or few weeks of work, and I just... I didn't want to be bedridden or crying or all of that stuff. And so I remember as the herbs came in and I just opened the box, my nose started running. Isn't that amazing? And just knowing that I was coming out here and that I was done with my last supper at Alak a couple nights ago, I knew, my body just knew, and my body just started releasing, just in driving out, it was just starting to happen a little bit. And then when I got here and I was just eating the grapes and hitting the herbs, now hitting the herbs 3 times a day, I want to rev it up to 5 or 6 times a day and do nothing but grapes. I'm going to go as hard as I can. I want to take advantage of this week while I'm here. I felt a little like me going through all of this, and I'm out here helping a client of mine, and I was like, oh man, I should be like the strong one, and and I was just like having these crying episodes, and she was good with it. She was totally good with it, but my mind, gets all critical and all that. And at the same time, I was thinking, yeah, she gets to see this happen firsthand right in front of her, and gets to see what that's like, and to see if she wants to do something or take it to this level, because I am all about next level. I'm about taking this thing to the highest possible energy. I want this pure energy. I want to feel this pure energy. And I'm a student of pure energy, and the energy is in me. It's in all of us. People say, oh, with a raw food diet it gives you more energy, and I'm here to say, no, it doesn't. It only brings out the energy you already have by removing the obstructions that are blocking it. And that's such an important point that I got to learn. And I don't even know where I learned that. I think from Agape. Agape is a spiritual community, and they talk about how the love is already in you, who you really are. And then let's just get all that other junk out of the way so you can just be who you really are. And so I'm just getting all these obstructions out of the way so my body could be what it really was meant to be. And so after the detoxification symptoms, maybe an hour later, this surge of energy came, and it was just like, oh my God, okay, this is why I do it. This is exactly why I do what I do. And this is exactly why I want to teach this to as many people who want to learn about detoxification. And this is my life passion. This is it. Dr. Robert Morris, my mentor. I say his name and I tear up, and you guys know what I'm talking about who know him. And he's just, I love that man. That guy is on point, and he makes it so simple and so easy. And it's just really simple. All this complicated stuff. He always talks about intellectualism and all these intellects out there who are, all this mind stuff. It's like, let's just go back to nature. That's it. We're done. Just nature. It's really simple, and it's just, I'm a really grateful man, and I'm grateful that I get to share these videos on YouTube. I get to do this, and my video views on YouTube seem to be coming up, and I'm really grateful for that, because the word is spreading. And there's so many out there who are spreading this message too. I'm not the only one. I'm not the go-to person. If you resonate with me, you can go to me. I'm a holistic health coach, a detoxification specialist, and a pure energy chef. And I am living the dream. And there are so many out there who are living the dream along with me. So many Dr. Morris students and people who are not Dr. Morris students who probably will be in the future, and who learn from other great sources out there. Out of all the sources I've seen so far, Dr. Morris is number one on my list. But that doesn't mean he's number one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So, oh, see, I didn't even notice that. I talked for a few minutes, and there's the beautiful sun, the magnificent sun, the pure energy of the sun. I mean, that's where the energy is. It's just, and that goes into our food, and goes into my body and lights it up. And you guys get to see my light. I get to do this. So, Facebook friend me, Steve Factor. You know me on YouTube already if you're here, Pure Energy Steve. This is my channel. I got plenty of videos there that maybe some of you haven't seen. There's one, my first interview ever was with Dan McDonald. That was my first one. And you scroll to the very bottom, and right before that is my very first video. And I was wearing the same jacket, and it was almost this time of the year. And I have ones with Bill Barlow, Koya Webb, Brother Echo. Oh, I'm so sorry I started to name names, because there's no way I'm going to remember them all. T. Concho, Lisa Phillips, Karen, oh my God, Karen McCarville. And my memory's a little, like, I haven't had my food yet, and so the mind is really sharp at times, and then the detox is happening too. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I know I'm forgetting at least a few, but the videos are there, and I get to do this. I get to do this. Alina, there's Alina. Oh my God, I won't even try to pronounce Alina's last name. I wish I didn't start with the names because I hate leaving anybody out. And everybody who I've interviewed, I chose to interview on purpose. I don't just interview anybody. So if I interviewed you, you had an impact on me. Okay? And if I forgot you, my sincerest apologies. I hate leaving anybody out because I hated being left out when I was growing up. Okay, let's not go there. So, anyway, this is it. This is it. And some of you know why I have so much love in me. Because where I come from and who I am and the love that was given to me in the last few years is just overwhelming, and I am one grateful dude. Namaste, brothers and sisters. Have the best day ever.